Alan, you missed work for a month.
What? I've been well. I've been working every day this past entire month.
Trouble Busters!
It's been a while since I've been at my desk, and it feels as cozy as being back home at my parents' house.
Hey, Alan, Mr. Mason is calling for you.
Huh?
You better hurry. You don't want to make him more mad.
More mad? What did I ever do? Can I help you with anything?
Alan, you missed work for a month.
Huh?
And it was never approved. What happened?
I'm not sure what you're talking about. My name is Alan. I recently got transferred to the sales department. I typically go straight home after visiting my clients, and I had no idea this was going on.
Is everything okay with you? You do look well.
I've been well. I've been working every day this past entire month.
Huh? Your time card is this one, right?
What? That's not mine.
But it has your name on it.
It seems so, but this one's actually mine.
But that one is handwritten.
Yes, I've been going directly to my clients' offices and going straight back home.
I know our company may not be too tech-savvy, but we start allowing a time card like this, some associates can start taking advantage of it.
Oh my God! Are you saying that I'm one of those people?
No, that's not what I'm trying to say, but as a manager, I also need to listen to what Cody was telling me too.
Mr. Mason, have you decided on what to do with Alan?
Oh, Cody.
Look, Alan seems like he's been working the entire month.
Don't let him fool you. He's been making me punch his time card every day. He was making me his accomplice.
What? Cody was hired around the time I was hired. He sometimes tries to trick me into sticky situations to bring me down. I was so happy that I wouldn't have to work with him since I was transferred to the sales department, but I had no idea he was trying to do this to me.
He told me to just tell you that he's been working, but I couldn't keep lying to you.
Mr. Mason, don't tell me you trust him.
He's taking advantage of the fact that I'm being nice to him since we were hired around the same time.
I'm sure Mr. Mason would notice that Cody is telling a lie. Wait, is he really doubting me?
It's true that no one has seen you around the office for the last entire month, Alan. I never thought you would do anything like this.
Sir, I've really been working. I've also been communicating about this by email, too.
Email? What email?
See? I knew it.
That's not possible. See? I've been sending you emails every day.
I see. But then, I never received those emails. I've been getting emails from other team members, so it's strange that I never got any of your emails.
That's right.
But,
besides, emails can always be forged. He could just write a draft and keep it saved. And if he gets in trouble, he could blame the system. Shame on you, Alan.
No! You don't even know what you're talking about. What are you smirking about anyways? Just cut it out.
See? He's being so arrogant. Everyone listen to this guy. He kept threatening me like this, and I couldn't resist.
Cut it out. I'm not being arrogant.
Alan, calm down.
But Mr. Mason, this is a false allegation.
I don't want to be accusing you, but I also don't have any evidence to prove that it's a false allegation. I can't possibly ignore the fact that Cody seems to be so concerned too. I have to come up with a decision.
But sir! It's so obvious that Cody is telling a lie. But not only is Mr. Mason doubting me, but everyone else is starting to wonder if I'd really been working the past month. I finally got transferred to the sales department, but not to be treated this way.
If that's the route you're taking.
Understood.
Oh, are you finally admitting it? Everyone's been waiting for this moment, so make sure you take the right action.
You're saying that as long as I can prove that I've been working, I'm not in trouble, right?
That's right, I do need to hear your side of this story, too.
No need to do so. Just let him talk to himself on our roof or something. He'll just waste your time by making nonsense excuses. Alan, how dare you? You should just admit what you've done. It's not too late yet.
I'm not making excuses, I just wanted to confirm some facts.
Confirm some facts? The only fact is that you haven't been working, and that's all. Hey, who are you calling, huh?
Can you just be quiet, Cody? You're being rude.
Huh?
Thank you so much for taking my call. This is Alan from Trubbis Commercial Company. Thank you so much for sparing your time to see me the other day.
What? He's calling his client.
My boss, Mason, would love to speak with you regarding what we discussed the other day. Yes, thank you so much. Mr. Mason, this is Mr. Cassidy, our client.
Oh, did it go well the other day?
What? Was that Mr. Cassidy from the Cassidy Pharmaceutical Company?
This is Mason. Thank you so much for taking our call.
Has he been doing well in the sales department?
Cody, I'm sure you never even thought that I could use my client to have me support what I'm saying, huh?
Oh!
You probably thought that I've been struggling since I got transferred to the sales department, but then Mr. Cassidy seemed to be quite fond of me and our company. And by connecting him with our boss, I was able to naturally prove that I've been working. And you can't keep making a big scene when Mr. Mason is on the phone with his client because it'll only become an action against yourself. I know you don't like me. I've been letting everything you've done to me up until now go just because you're my colleague. But I'm not letting you get away after trying to bring me down so badly. I'm not letting you get away with this. Trouble Busters!
Yes, we look forward to working with you closely as well. Thank you so much. Bye now. Oh, Alan, you did so well to get this contract going.
Oh, thank you so much. Do you now see that I have been working?
Of course I do. Mr. Cassidy is known to be a difficult person in our industry. I never thought he'd sound so friendly. He seemed to be quite fond of you, and I can tell that you wouldn't have been able to earn his trust by just seeing him once or twice.
Well, I'm glad you trust me now.
But now, this is going to contradict what Cody has been telling me.
Yikes!
Earlier, you told me that Alan had threatened you to help him slack off from his job, right? But now that I saw that Alan has been working, I'm starting to wonder if you were telling me a lie.
Yikes!
Things are getting obvious now.
But hold on! I was really forced to punch his time card! I came to work earlier than everyone else just so I could help him make his alibi, and I left work after everyone else was gone!
But we already proved that I've been working. You can't keep talking about that.
Shut up! Even if you were working, you were making me tamper with your time card. And even about what you proved just now, we still can't tell if you're telling the truth.
What? But we even had our client tell us.
But all we know is that it was someone that you just gave a call right now. Who knows if you had someone act as if they were Mr. Cassidy just to help you out?
If that was true, how far am I going just to slack off from work?
Mr. Mason, don't let him fool you. He's always been like this.
How dare you say that when you're the one who's trying to fool him? Oh, Mr. Mason, you can't possibly believe what he's telling you. Isn't it obvious that Cody is lying to you?
I agree with you, 99%. Cody seemed to be acting a little strange earlier. But I also don't want to think that either of you is lying.
It's true that not many people in this company know about Cody's sticky personality. Cody seems like he'd do whatever it takes to bring me down. I'm sure he acts like a hero in front of others.
I would never tell a lie like this. I was scared to be called a snitch, but I still decided to do the right thing for this company. Please kindly understand.
Kindly understand. This conversation isn't going anywhere if we keep letting him talk like this. Mr. Mason seems like he doesn't want to be accusing either of us. So now it's time for Plan B. Understood. Let's go back to the subject. We're talking about whether I have been forcing Cody to punch my time card, correct?
I guess that's right.
It's impossible for me to do so. Earlier, I mentioned that I've been letting you know about my intent to go straight to the clients, then straight back home via email, right? Even if those emails never reached you, I was under the assumption that you would have received my communication, and I planned on submitting my own time card today, since it's due. This means that there wouldn't have been a reason or necessity for me to be asking Cody to punch my time card for me.
But that's only if you weren't slacking from work, right? I was threatened to help you so you could slack off.
That only makes it more unnecessary for me to be presenting my proof from earlier then. Even if I didn't do anything about it, I could have proven that the time card that you presented earlier shows that I've been working.
But knowing how clever you are, you wanted to have a backup plan in case I ended up telling on you. That way you could make up a story that I forged your time card on my own without you telling me to do so.
It's true that I believe you forged it on your own.
And also, in case I decided to destroy the forged time card too, you would lose all records that you've manipulated to make yourself look like you were working. That's why you had to make one on your own as a safety net.
You know you're not making any sense, right?
Huh? What do you mean by that?
Liars tend to try to talk about multiple plans in case the other lie ends up being revealed. There's just no point in spending so much time and effort to get you involved in this if what you were saying is true. Besides, it's impossible for me to manipulate a time card on my own.
Huh? Why not?
Because I wasn't even at the company. Earlier this month, I asked Melanie from General Affairs to give me a blank time card. And then I've been going straight to my clients' offices every day. There's no way I could have received a new card or even manipulated the time card.
You're exaggerating. Even if you were busy going around to your clients' offices, I'm sure you had at least some chances to come to the company.
If that's what you're going to argue about, you should tell that to the company for having so many clients for so little number of sales reps.
I'm sorry.
This means that since you're always at the office, it's so much easier for you to be forging a time card.
Are you saying that I stole a time card from the inventory? Why would I do that?
So you could trick me into this situation.
That's not possible. Besides, each employee gets one time card, and it's impossible for anyone to have more than one. Besides, General Affairs are the only people who know where the blank time cards are kept.
Which makes it impossible for me to have an extra copy, too.
Maybe you threatened them or something to get an extra copy.
I'm not like you.
Anyways, it's impossible for me to do anything like that. Mr. Mason, I don't know how this guy did this, but...
Oh!
What's the matter?
I remember now. Didn't you lose your time card earlier this month? Melanie told me that she gave you an extra copy because she had to.
Oh, so that's how you got an extra copy of the blank time card.
That's not true! I really lost mine! Besides, this doesn't make you innocent!
It does!
Huh?
Mr. Mason, please take a look at this.
What are you trying to do now? Oh, wait!
This is a picture of my time card that I took when I was at my client's office earlier this month.
Why did you even take a photo of that?
I never got a response from Mr. Mason after I emailed him, so I wanted to make sure I kept a photo of this so I could prove that I was working. Aside from all the daily reports that I've been making when I worked, I also made sure I took a photo of my time card at my client's offices.
Oh, damn it! He's been taking photos before he left those offices!
This does tell me that you've been working.
But doesn't it make you wonder why there's an extra time card? If I was telling Cody to punch my time card, there's no reason for me to do this.
He's lying! Maybe he's forging these photos too!
But look at the time and place where the photos were taken.
I'm sure you could manipulate that with some apps.
Just admit it already. I know you were trying to trick me.
There's no reason for me to continue accusing Alan at this point. Cody, did you do this on your own?
No, I was really threatened.
Stop lying.
Cody, this is going to be a problem. You've always worked hard, so I wanted to believe that this must have been a mistake.
Just give up already. You can't trick me into this situation at this point.
Oh no, this is bad. I never thought Alan would be so ready to protect himself. I need to make the right move to protect myself too. Just think. Oh, I know. Everyone, please don't forget about this important fact.
What is it?
The emails! Wasn't he obligated to let his direct supervisor know if he was going straight to the client's office before he went straight back home?
That's true, but
I already said I've been sending emails every day.
But Mr. Mason never got any of your emails. This means that you failed to fulfill your obligation. That's a fact that we can't change here. Mr. Mason didn't get your emails.
That's also true.
Doesn't it make you wonder why Alan had an issue with his emails? It's because he wanted to file a complaint against this company.
What? Oh, boy.
Mr. Mason, you can't let him keep fooling you.
Oh, I'm sorry, but this is very confusing.
I'll admit that I forged Alan's time card, but I did that because Alan was trying to sue the company for a failed system so he could get some money out of this situation. You're crazy! How far are you getting yourself into this?
Shut up, Alan! Mr. Mason, I'm sorry I acted as if I was deceiving you, but then I had to do all of this because Alan was bossing me around to do so.
Oh, I see.
Mr. Mason seems like he doesn't know what to even think.
Ha! Nice try, Alan. You thought I'd obey whatever you say, huh? You should regret the fact that you tried to fight this company just to slack off.
I'm borrowing your computer.
Hey, listen to me.
I knew it.
What's the matter?
I checked the settings in your email account. It looks like your account blocked emails from me.
What?
Oh no! Hey, stop touching Mr. Mason's computer!
You stay there. I know exactly what's going on now.
What's going on?
When Cody was making a huge scene earlier, I tried sending an empty email to you, Mr. Mason, and then I checked your computer right after, but
The email wasn't received, huh?
so that's why I decided to check the settings on your email account just to find out that my email address had been blocked.
What? But I never blocked you. I didn't even know I could block certain people's emails. I'm not very good with those things.
I understand, and this only means
That someone had used my computer to block you?
that's right, and with all that said, there's one suspect. I can't believe you'd come this far just to get me in trouble. This is way too much.
And I'm finally certain that you did this.
No, that's not true.
It's true.
That's not possible! I would never touch your computer without your consent. Besides, there's no proof. You can't accuse me like this.
How dare you say that after all that you said?
I'm telling you, if you don't have any evidence that can prove that I blocked you on Mr. Mason's email, you can't accuse me. It could have been anyone who works in this office.
There's proof.
What?
I had this just for security purposes and never wished I'd have to use it to find out who the culprit was.
Mr. Mason?
Melanie, can you help me find footage from a month ago?
Footage?
I'm a manager for this department, and there is a lot of classified information on my computer. And it wouldn't be okay if any of the contents in my computer ended up leaking out to the public view. So I made sure that a security camera would keep an eye on this computer whenever I was away from it, in case anything happened.
I guess Mr. Mason is always at the office during the day, and it's very sketchy for anyone to be touching his computer whenever he's stepped away or off. And who knows, anyone might show up early at work in the morning. I'm sure the culprit must have done it during nighttime.
Cody, didn't you say earlier that you've been coming to the office earlier than anyone, and also leaving after everyone was gone? Oh my God.
It seems like the video is ready to be played.
And this will make things clear.
Wait, hold on!
Oh my God, he's right there!
No!
I knew it was you.
Oh, that was just, my twin brother?
Then he's trespassing.
Cody,
Yes?
I've always wanted to trust you, not to find out that this was what you've done. You'll be facing your consequences.
Oh, God, I'm so sorry. I really am. I just did it out of impulse. I never had bad intentions. I'm so sorry.
Cody, since when were you plotting this?
Huh?
I know it wasn't easy for you to figure out what Mr. Mason's password was to get through security. How much time did you spend just to trick me into this situation?
I've always wanted to be in the sales department. It's the most heroic department in any company. It's been 6 years since I started working for this company, and I thought I was finally getting transferred. But then you ended up getting that position when I hated you the most out of anyone else. I've always wanted to bring you down, and it just happened that this was when I decided to take action.
I had a feeling that the two of you weren't getting along well. If only you used your research skills, your action-oriented mentality, and your acting skills that could deceive almost anyone for something productive at work. I had high hopes for you.
I'll leave it up to you in terms of what to do with Cody. Hey, Cody, I wished I got to work with you a little better in a more productive way.
I was just jealous. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, that was close, but it seems like everyone is being emotional now. All I need to do is just keep crying until they're gone. But that bastard is just so annoying. I need to think about what to do to him after this.
Oh, by the way,
What is it? I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make this right.
I'm going to be filing a lawsuit against you, so you better be ready.
Oh, wait, what?
What did you think? You were making so many false statements about me so loudly to make everyone hear you? That's defamation!
And just so you know, you're at the lowest rating among the management team because of this incident. So be ready.
Oh, no!
After this incident, I made sure I filed a lawsuit against Cody just as I said. Cody ended up resigning from the company to see if he could get a sales job at another company. But rumors spread quickly, and with his poor reputation, he wasn't able to find a new job.
Oh no!
As for me, I was quite successful with the contract that I was able to get with Mr. Cassidy from Cassidy Farm. I feel like I have a promising future with the company. And I've only earned this because I'm always honest with myself and others. Trouble Busters.